You know, I didn't have a lot of success in my first 4 months. I made $97. We can agree that's not a lot of money, right?
That's right.
Well, I took the $97 and I showed everybody I knew the check, and those people got excited about it, so they got in with me. And from that point, I haven't stopped making money, and it's all due to this Saturday event. So I'm going to show you what I did. I'm going to show you what the team system is, how we build a team. All right, PBR, private business reception, home meeting, schedule 2. All right, schedule 2. All right, 2 home meetings. The reason why you want to schedule 2, everybody can't come to the first one, so we need a plan A and a plan B. Schedule it when? Today. Set a date. Don't invite, then set the date. Set the date, then invite. That make sense? Who's ever been married? Who's ever had a wedding? You send invitations out with a date. You got to book the event first, right? So we're going to book the event, we're going to schedule it with your mentor, then we're going to invite. Have it at your home. Who has a home?
Yeah.
Whose home has a living room? Whose living room has a TV and a DVD player? That's who will have the event. 6:30 and 8:30, weekdays, on the weekends, on the hour, we never cancel home meetings. That means we never cancel home meetings. If nobody's coming, I'm showing up. So get your dog, your cat, your neighbor, whoever. They pay Pepco, have them. Make a big list. This is the biggest hiccup in HBN. People want to make a small list. They just want to talk to the people they think will do it. We need some people not to do it because we need a customer base.
That's right.
So we need to talk to everybody. Do not prejudge. But we all know some people who just wouldn't do ATM, right? Few people. I just said, don't prejudge. Put everybody down. Your A-list is your top 10. Your top 10 should be your people that already make a lot of money. They'll be willing to make more. Business owners, network marketing experience, already successful people, and then everybody else. If I was you, I would just take my cell phone, scan through the names, and write each name and number down in the location. Go through your email, take each name, email, if you know where they live, write that down. Go into Facebook. Who has a lot of friends on Facebook? You're not making any money off of it. So take each person down, write it down, write the location. Who has Twitter? Who has followers on Twitter? They'll follow you into this if you just write the name down. I'm serious, it works. Okay? Then everybody else. All you have to do is invite. That's why ACN is so simple. You don't have to be a presenter. You don't have to be the person who can speak in front of the room. You just got to be a commercial. That's it. Your goal is to have 10 to 20 guests because you want at least 2 people to sign up so you can be an executive team trainer, which Ms. Corbin just talked about. The hard fact is 40% won't show. I don't care if they promise their right leg that they'll be there. Somebody's going to not show up. And the average is about 40% won't. So if you only have 5 people that are coming out, 40% won't show, you're down to 1 or 2 people at your event. But if you have 10 to 20 say they're coming out, and you get 40%, then what types of people show up will get some reps. The size of your PBR will duplicate good or bad. So let's say these are the 2 gentlemen I invited out, they show up, they both get started. I'm excited, I'm the ETT. But when they invite out, they're only going to invite 2 people because that's all they saw. So I'm excited, but it's going to duplicate bad. Now what if this is my whole PBR? And these 2 got started. All they see is around 74 people at the event. So guess what they're going to have? 74 people, right? It'll duplicate good for you if you do it that way. Here the inviting guidelines, not a script. That's once you be a commercial. Is it me? Maybe it's my watch. I've invited a lot, so I'll give you my script. The first part of the script is just to be excited. Can we go back? Just be excited. So 2 years ago, when I first got into business, I came to an event like this. They gave me a script. I wrote it down, but I didn't follow it. I wasn't even excited. I remember calling my sister who just got started with us on Sunday. I called her 2 years ago, and my script was, can you come out to my event? I really want you to see it. And she was like, well, I'm going to be tired after work. I can't make it. I was all right, cool. But I was half asleep. I was half asleep in the invitation. So she was half asleep in the answer she gave me to the invitation. But I called her about 8 days ago, and the invitation was all exciting, right? All I said to her was, hey, I'm getting it. We're going to get it together. That was it. She signed up a couple hours later. I was excited. Well, let me give you the invitation script. What's your name, Tony. Just got started with you? Congratulations. So let's say Tony's my best friend from high school. We played ball together. I was a starter. He backed me up. I'm calling Tony, and let's say, Tony just graduated college like me. I know his situation. I know he's getting salary made bills just like me. So I'm going to call him up. Hey, Tony, what's going on? Nothing, man. I'm excited. What are you doing Tuesday at 6:30? Good. I needed to stay like that. I met some people in the area expanding this big corporation. We're looking for people like you and me that want to make some money. You're the first person I thought about. I need you to be at my house Tuesday at 6:15. Say it again? I need you to be there. This means the world to me. I have somebody coming out to my home who's making a lot of money. Me and you always talked about money when I used to come to the bench during the timeouts and talk to you. And you would always talk about making money. We always talk about making money, and this is it. I found it. This is for you. You need to be there at 6:15 so you can meet Mr. Lucas. All right, we'll get a call Monday afternoon from Mr. Lucas's office because he wants to introduce himself before he shows up. That's the guy that's expanding the corporation. You got to meet him. He's like the Michael Jordan, the LeBron James, but he's clutch. So I need you to be there Tuesday at 6:15. Make sure nothing else, comes across your schedule, because if you miss this, you'll never get it again. So take the call. Don't embarrass me. I'll see you Tuesday. So you got my script. Here are the guidelines. Look, just be excited. Just make statements. Don't ask a lot of questions. Network marketing is big in the area. It's big everywhere. So he might have just got a call from somebody who's selling vitamins, somebody who's selling juice, somebody who's selling legal services. So it's not that your invitation is bad, it's just that he just got the same one you just gave him. Right. So take yours a step above so that when he gets your invitation, he's not going to that juice meeting. He doesn't want to sell that legal service. He wants to come to my meeting because I have LeBron coming, Michael Jordan coming, or Kobe, or Dwayne Wade, or Agent Zero and 06. Do not present, just invite. I didn't tell him that I also checked up. I didn't tell him I'm in a position to make $25 grand a month. I want to get myself out the way. I want everything to be on Mr. Lucas's shoulders. So when he says, well, what's the name of the company? All I'll say is, there are a lot of companies involved, but Mr. Lucas can explain that, and I count on you to be there. He might say, what do we have to sell? I'll say this isn't sales. But you can hold that question until Tuesday at 6:15. Mr. Lucas will answer that. Does it cost any money to get started? It costs 45 minutes of your time. We've been knowing each other since 10th grade. Just based on our relationship, I need you to be there. He might say, have you made any money yet? In my first 4 months, I hadn't made any money. So this is when I started to stutter. Because I go to church, and I didn't want to lie to my prospects, but I just needed to do whatever it took to get him in the living room. That's all you have to do. Don't worry about who's going to sign up. Don't worry about all that. Just do whatever it takes to get him in that seat Tuesday at 6:30. So if he asks me how much money have you made, look, I just got started on Sunday. How about when you show up Tuesday, maybe we'll get our the check together. Maybe we'll cash our first check together. Maybe we'll be able to go to not the bar. Maybe we'll be able to go to church and tithe a little bit more on Sunday if you come out to see what's going on. I'm going to be real with him. I haven't made any money, but I want to paint a little vision because I know I'm going to make money.
Right. So that's right.
All right? Is this a pyramid? Come on, man. You asking, is this a pyramid? No. Pyramids are illegal. She's going to be there, though, right? You've been backing me up for years. You need to be here. If we ask more than one question, I'm going to say, Tony, look. Say, Tony, look. I was just introduced to this a couple days ago. I'm contacting all my friends, but I wanted you to see it first. So you can either take it or you can leave it. What'd you say? I guess he's going to take it. Look, I have limited seating, so I need you to be there because if you're not, I'll just fill your seat. Well, I'll see you Tuesday. All right? People hate when things are taken away. Right? Mm-hmm. Don't fall into the Q&A trap. If you find yourself talking for more than 2 minutes, stop and call your mentor. The best part about your mentor job is when you get a check, they get a check. So they'll never tell you anything that will hinder your business because guess what? Your mentor wants another check. Let the experienced IDO go to work for you. So if Ms. Corbin just trained on customer acquisition and you have issues with customer acquisition, guess who you should ask about customer acquisition? Exactly. Enthusiasm and urgency equals great results. I just gave you a prime example of how my enthusiasm and urgency got my sister in the business. But 2 years ago, I had no enthusiasm, I had no urgency, and my results were awful. It wasn't her, it was the invitation. So just step your invitation game up, have some posture, and you'll get IBOs. Here's the checklist for how your house will be set up. Don't set it up theater style. We want it to be a comfortable environment. When people are in comfortable environments, they make comfortable decisions. Right. DVD ready and tested, phones off the hook, kids in the bed with the babysitter, animals outside, animals outside, animals outside. I don't care how cute the dog is, or how cute the whatever it is. You want them outside because the presenter is the deal when they're in your home. You got dogs, cats, gerbils, goldfish, put them outside. Documentation on the table, 1 through 10s, customer survey forms. These are big, customer survey forms. The way that you eliminate the salesman or saleswoman job is by having customer survey forms so you can see what they're paying. So you already know what they're paying, so you know how you can help them. Cool room temperature, everybody here cool? Yeah. That's why everybody's awake. Refreshments after the presentation, no alcohol, maybe chips, maybe dip. I just do water. As long as you're hydrated, you can swipe the card. Upbeat music before and after the presentation, because if he's negative, I don't want him to hear one word he has to say if he's positive. Upbeat, clean music. I know Tupac just came back last week, but we don't need to have that. Most importantly, have fun. If you're not having fun, you're not doing ACM. That's right. Roll of the host. Roll of the host. You're the most important person. Who's just getting started? You already had that first PBR, had one PBR? All right, put your elbows up. All right. When you stand in front of that room, don't sound shaky. People get involved with companies like this every day, all day, and you know what? They quit the next day. So your friends and family who show up, they're excited they're there, but in the back of their head, they're thinking, who's Joey quit? So you got to make statements to let them know where you're going. You got to make statements to make them want to listen to everything your mentor has to say. Do not apologize for no show. Do not apologize for no show. If he doesn't show up Tuesday, I don't care. I just care about the people that did show up. Right. Sit through the presentation, take notes. Do not interrupt the speaker. Sort guests after the presentation. This is how we do it. Are you ready to get started? If he says yes, I'm going to hand him the rep agreement and let him sign it. If he has questions, I want to sort to find out if he wants to save money or if he wants to be the person that wants to make money. If he wants to make money, I'm going to show him how to get the first check. Promote this event, DVD and magazine. If he says no, I'll thank him, sign him up as a customer, get some referrals because he knows some people that want to make more money in 2012 than they did in 2011. But I have to ask him for the referral. When we recruit, we sort, we do not sell. We sort with red apples, green apples, and rotten apples. So we do not sell. We just sort. I hate to hammer home on my sister, but 2 years ago, I just sorted her. I didn't call her back and say, hey, you really got to see this. This Mr. Lucas guy is great. he's going to show. No, I just said, okay, she didn't want to come out. I'll just talk to somebody else.